Just following potentially incriminating testimony from a defense expert in court on Thursday, December 7, former President Donald Trump seemed to provide a negative assessment of his chances of succeeding under Judge Arthur Engren's supervision. Despite forensic accountant Eli Bov's explicit declaration during his testimony that he had reviewed Trump's company records and found no evidence of financial misconduct or fraud, ABC News reports that Trump remained gloomy when he met with reporters. With reference to Bov's signed statements disputing Letitia James' allegations, Trump claimed to have thoroughly examined all of the documents presented by this abhorrent attorney general and to have discovered no evidence of fraud, accounting fraud, or the like. But Trump appeared to have concerns regarding the ultimate ruling rendered in Engren's tribunal. In the following sentence, he told the assembled journalists, "We will probably move forward, and I'm sure nothing will have any bearing on what this judge does." This startling statement demonstrates Trump's conviction that Engren plans to find against him in the historic civil trial, regardless of the testimony. When subjected to judicial scrutiny, it stands in stark contrast to the stubborn former president's repeated assertions that he is the victim of prejudice and hostility. Rather, Trump's tone expressed resignation, as though under Engren's watchful eye, even expert research clearing his company doesn't really matter in this high-profile case. Opponents respond that Trump's about-face is more of a new rose to paint himself as the underdog to advance his political career than it is a shift in approach. People on both sides are taking notice of Trump's unusual capitulation when he says Engren cannot be persuaded. Even this judge might find it difficult to disregard official testimony that clears his principal target, despite Trump's declared expectations to the contrary. This is especially likely in light of the case's significance and the potential consequences for Trump's financial future. Meanwhile, in the Florida lawsuit concerning classified records, Donald Trump's legal team wrote a letter on Wednesday pleading with Judge Cannon to disregard Jack Smith's recommended handling of the information. Cannon, who is accused of trying to disrupt Donald Trump's multiple legal processes, has to decide whether to comply with Smith's team's request to remove some private documents without giving them to Trump or his legal representative. It is Trump's team, not the president himself, who is requesting the lawyers' access in order to bolster their opposition to the special counsel's request. Considering the amount of classified data that has been produced thus far, as well as the security clearances granted to the president and counsel, Trump's attorneys utilized his former place of employment. There's no rationale unique to each case. For his art proceedings, according to the brief with the court,